You know, I walked into the library looking for you,
Yeah.
and I didn't recognize you with your new haircut.
Yeah, my mom did it. That's why I wasn't here yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking. I was like, where is
Yeah,
Evan?
it's like my mom had me stay home.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah.
But you feel a little better today to come in? Yeah.
Kinda.
So you're going to stay in the NPR. You're going to stay away from the outside recess?
Yeah.
Probably today and tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So thank you for coming in. I wanted to let you know about the confidentiality rules. Do you know what that means?
No.
So that means basically anything you say in the counselor's office stays here. I won't tell your mom, your dad, the principal, your teacher, no one. There's only 3 exceptions. So if you or if someone is hurting you, or you're going to hurt someone else or yourself, then I have to tell someone. But other than that, it all stays in here. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So I know you mentioned in the first session about one of the goals you wanted was controlling anger
Yeah.
and some of your emotions.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And it's really nice that you know what you want help in. A lot of times kids with, or anyone, adults, kids with anger issues, they don't even know they need it. So if you don't know what you need help with, then you can't fix it, right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. So one thing I wanted to talk about was coping skills. Do you know what those are?
No.
So coping skills is basically how to deal with hard situations. So for example, let's say you're out on the playground and you're playing basketball, you have the basketball, and some random student just comes and grabs the ball from you. That would be challenging, right? That would make a lot of people angry.
Yeah.
It would make me angry, probably make you angry. And a coping skill is to deal with that situation in the right way. So the wrong way would be to yell at the kid and maybe punch him or hit him, right?
Yeah.
Because you'd get in trouble. The right way to deal with it would be to speak assertively. And did you have the lesson yet on assertiveness, the counseling lesson? Or you know what? I think I'm doing it tomorrow in your class, Mr. Banks. So you get a little preview. So being assertive is standing up for yourself. It is speaking calmly and firmly and looking at the person you're talking to. So it's not yelling or screaming, but it's letting someone know what you need in a respectful way. And the reason why we need coping skills is that there's always situations at school or at home where you're going to come up with things that might get you angry.
Yeah.
So for me, I get angry sometimes when I'm driving on the road and someone cuts me off.
Oh yeah, my mom gets angry at that all the time.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. And so even adults, we have to work on our anger as well. So, but again, the coping skills we need, because situations come up in life all the time where we could get angry. And so we have to make a choice when those moments come up to use our coping skills to deal with it in the most appropriate way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Very cool. So I got a game called Mad Dragon. It's kind of like Uno. You played Uno before?
Yeah, my dad taught me how to play it.
Very cool.
Like, I think like when my mom was out of town, I think that was like,
Oh, she was out of town for a couple weeks?
no, just like for like 3 days and 4 nights. And so she went on a vacation visiting my grandma.
Oh, yeah.
And then when she came home, she was like very sad.
Did she pass away?
No,
Or they're sick?
she doesn't have she's starting to die.
Oh, that is sad.
So my mom is really sad about that.
Mm-hmm.
But when she was gone, my dad came to lunch at school every day, and
Oh, cool.
and so
Did you get pizza and stuff?
yeah, my dad brought pizza, and then after he brought pizza, he brought Taco Bell, and he brought chess and
Boy, I bet you were popular, huh?
spoons. Yeah, it was actually really fun.
I bet.
Yeah.
Maybe your mom should go out of town more often. You can get more Taco Bell.
The pizza was better because like I think he got it from, I can't remember what it's called, but the pepperonis are kind of like bowls, kind of like they're.
Oh yeah, they cup up and they get that grease in there that tastes good. Not healthy, but it tastes really good, huh? Yeah. That's like the real deal pepperoni. Yeah. All right, those are your cards. This will be the top one. Can you tell me a coping skill you would use if someone, let's say, bumped into you or cut in front of you at the lunch line? What would you do?
I would say, that's not nice. Please go back to the end of the line.
Yeah, you could say, you took my spot and I don't want you cutting me. I would like to get my food too. And it's not fair that you're cutting. That's exactly what you should do. Good coping skill there. All right, you go first since you're younger. Oh wait, it has to be either a 9 or a red.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, just like Uno. Good. And then some of them have little things on them, like questions I will answer. Oh, got another red, luckily. And if you don't have a red or a 6, you can draw here. You have to draw again. Unless you have a red or a 6.
Oh, I have a red.
Cool. All right, let's
Draw
see.
2.
Oh, man. 1, 2. Now, let's see. Remember what's next. Think about what will happen if you act in anger. This will help you keep your cool. So what happens if you get really angry at your mom or dad or at school and you kind of lose your temper? What happens?
You can just like take a deep breath and
Or no,
calm down.
not how to calm down, but what happens? Let's say you don't use those strategies and you get mad and you push someone, you get very angry. What's the consequences of that?
Like I could have to pull weeds or something.
Yeah, there's a consequence.
Or getting spanked.
Yeah, chores, some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't actually have chores anymore.
Oh,
now
cool.
my dad made up this thing.
Yeah.
Where every morning I wake up and I get this card, and I pull an envelope off of it. And I open the envelope, there's something I have to do in it, like math problems or chores I have to do. And once I've done with that, and my mom or dad has checked it, I get to pick a bag that has a toy in it.
Sweet.
Like a prize.
That's a very good motivation, right? So if you act in anger, you'll get in trouble. There'll be consequences at school. You might miss recess. So now, like you mentioned, describe a healthy way to express your anger. Because everyone gets angry at times, right? Everyone. Not just you or me.
You can maybe name your feelings or calm down by counting to 5 or taking a deep breath.
Yeah, those are great coping skills. So you're talking about naming that feeling, stop, naming the feeling and calming down.
Yeah.
And when you're angry, your brain is not ready to calm down when you're in that state of anger. So that's why you need to pause, you need to stop, do your counting, take some breaths, then and get your brain ready to control that anger. So that's great answers there. Oh man, you made me draw 2. Oh boy. When I control my anger, I feel better. Has anger made you feel bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you explain?
Say, since I have 2 cats, sometimes when I get really angry, and sometimes if I'm angry and my mom and dad are talking in the room, I sometimes throw one of my cats, and then after I do that, I actually kind of feel bad for them.
Yeah, and that's a really good observation that you noticed, that afterwards you feel bad, right? And the reason why maybe you made a not good choice is because you didn't stop and then kind of control that anger, right? And then it's the same thing with me. Sometimes, and I'll have my pet. I have 2 dogs, And then sometimes they'll beg for food, which I don't like, or they'll pee in the house. And then I maybe won't take them for a walk for a little bit as punishment, but then later I feel a little guilty. Because, I should control that more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with you. Dealing with those pets can be fun and hard at times, right?
Yeah. When we first got them,
Mm-hmm.
it was easier to cope with them, but now, no.
It's harder?
It's harder because one cat, my orange cat named Pumpkin, he bites all the time.
Oh no, where does he bite you?
Once when he was just like playing,
Uh-huh.
and my dad threw his fuzzy ball for him. He's like we think he's like half dog, half cat because
Oh.
he fetches.
Really?
Yeah.
Cats
Like-
normally don't
like-
do that, huh?
Yeah, like when you throw a fuzzy ball, it like runs and get it, and then brings it back to you,
That's cool.
and then you can throw it again. But one time when my dad threw it, it just like landed right on my foot, and my cat just went running, and then it just is. Because whenever he runs, his claws are on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And it ran, and his claws just like dig right into my foot.
Oh man, that hurts.
Yeah, and once one of my cat's fingernails got stuck in my mom's finger,
Oh no.
like right here.
What'd you guys do?
Like my mom, like tried to like pull the claw out, like try to scoot the claw back in, but it just took a little while.
Oh, I see.
It was weird.
Oh, cool. Alright, when I control my anger, I can help others stay calm. Tell the group about a time you helped a friend cool down instead of getting angry. I'll give you an example. There were some kids at the playground playing basketball, and one got really mad that the team lost. And I had to go over to him and explain, hey dude, this is just recess on a Wednesday. It's not really a big deal if we lose. You lose the basketball game, right?
Yeah.
And he seemed to kind of get it because he's like, oh yeah, it is just recess on a random Wednesday. It's not the NBA.
It's not, yeah, it's like not like your championship flag football game.
Yeah. Oh, do you play football?
Flag football. We
Nice.
won in the finale.
That's cool. What position?
Um.
Sorry, I'm changing the subject here a little bit.
Yeah, but you mean like what position I played?
Mm-hmm.
With the ball or
Yeah, on the team.
So when we had the ball, I was already always center.
Oh, cool.
Center, and
So you hiked the ball to the...
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good job.
yeah, and
In football, the only two people to touch the ball on offense every play is the center and quarterback.
it's weird.
Yeah.
And also when we don't have the ball and the other team does,
Mhm.
I'm always corner, and I never let them go past this shoulder.
So you must be fast. You're a
Yeah.
cornerback.
It's actually hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to be
The cornerback? Yeah.
corner.
Because you're always under pressure.
Yeah.
Tell me a time when you helped a friend cool down.
Well, like, do you mean like mad or angry?
Let's say another friend was angry. And have you helped a friend before calm down or cool down?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It was like in my old school. I can't remember his name, but he was really upset about that he lost just like a soccer game in school.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's just a game. It's not like we're in the professionals championship.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Yeah, and when someone got hurt on my football team, I went over and helped them out.
Very cool. That's very nice of you.
Mhm.
All right. Do you have an orange or a 3?
Switching it to blue.
Oh, whoa, thank goodness. Forgive and forget. How can forgiving the person who made you angry make you feel better?
Mostly like when I hope someone I felt glad. Like,
Well, let's say someone made you angry.
Yeah.
And you've forgiven people, right? And I know your parents have forgiven you for being angry.
Yeah, I just don't forgive this one kid named Zeke.
How come?
Every day he calls me a mean name.
Oh, really? Is he in your class?
now. It goes to Miss Shins with me.
Goes to where?
Miss Shins.
Oh, I see. Have you told him to stop? You don't like it?
He wouldn't stop, and if he wouldn't stop, I had to tell Miss Shin on this trip.
Mm-hmm.
And so he always gets in trouble because
He calls a lot of people names?
No, it's basically only me.
Oh.
Ever since I've started Go Missions, he's always done it to me.
Well, are they helping take care of that? The
Yeah.
teachers?
Because he's just a special need.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Sometimes some kids with special needs, it's hard for them to control their anger and name calling. You know how it's hard for us?
Yeah.
It's even harder for some of them.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're understanding of that and you have empathy for him, right?
Yeah.
So you think about his situation, and even though he's calling you names, it doesn't feel good, but you're not angry at him, right?
Yeah.
Or at times you get angry?
Sometimes.
And forgiving him, what this is talking about, what that does for me is if I'm angry at someone and I don't forgive them, I stay angry inside. And I carry that anger around. And that's not good to do
and
that.
it can get other people angry.
In other situations, exactly. You are very smart.
Yeah. And if you have one card left, do you say Mad Dragon or Uno?
Mad Dragon.
Ah.
All right, go for it.
Mad Dragon.
Oh man. How can saying no keep you from getting angry?
And keep you from getting angry because if someone offers you like something that can hurt yourself, you can say no to like protect yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, an example I can think of is saying no to myself, the positive self-talk. Let's say, again, we're outside. I know a lot of anger stuff happens out the playground.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I get mad, a kid takes the ball from me, and I'm really mad. And for example, you'll see a video on Friday, and this one kid, he gets so mad, he's like, I want to punch him. He's like, no. He tells himself no. He's like, I need to calm down. I'm feeling very angry, and I'm going to count. So that's an example of how saying no, even to yourself when you're angry, can help prevent issues, right?
Mm.
Very good. Oh, man. No, I keep drawing.
Until you get one.
Turn off violent TV and video games. Do you think watching violent and angry behavior on TV can make you feel angry yourself? Why?
Yeah. Yes, because if you keep watching TV, you can get angry if someone tells you to turn it off, or you can get, once you're done watching TV, you can you can get angry at someone.
Yeah, you kind of lose your temper,
yeah.
your fuse becomes short. Do you know what that means? Like you're easily irritated.
Kind of like the gas in a car when it goes.
Yeah. And so if you're, and I'm not saying you do, but if kids play, like let's say shooting video games all day long, then they start to think that's normal, right?
Yeah.
Or they start to lose their temper, they're easily agitated. Even being on a phone, looking at Facebook all day can make people have a short temper.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh my goodness.
You were actually getting lucky.
I know, very lucky. Ooh, you get to switch the color.
I switch it to green.
Green. Ooh, I got a green.
Got a green too.
Ooh. Okay. I got a green. Show how your body looks when you're furious. Can you stand up and show me? I'll show you me. Ugh. I get mad. I crunch up my hands. That's what I do. What do you do when you're really mad? Oh, you get like that? And your face goes like that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I usually get red kind of
Yeah,
sometimes.
me too.
Sometimes get red.
All right. Is it my turn or your turn?
Your turn.
Okay. What time of day are you the most easily irritated? I would say in the morning, getting ready. Because I'm in a rush and all that.
For me, it's like if I have to go somewhere like Krav Maga, it's really agitated if I'm like on my break, like watching TV or something.
Oh, then you have to go.
I have to like put on pants, put on shorts and shirt, put on my belt, and it's just a pain.
Yeah. But is it fun when you go in? After you get in?
Find out how to like defend ourselves and stuff.
That sounds really
So
cool.
it's fun.
We have about 1 more minute. If we don't finish the game today, we could finish another time.
Yeah.
But the main thing is not who wins or loses. It's just talking about how to help with anger issues, right?
Yeah.
What do your friends do when you are feeling angry?
They try to help calm me down.
That's good. That's really good friends you have. Oh man, I don't have a green. No green. Red.
Thank you.
Oh, you get another turn after this. If you notice that you're getting mad, you can take steps to control your anger. How can you tell when you're starting to get angry? How do you know when you're starting to get angry?
Like getting impatient.
Impatient, yeah, that's good. And so, when you notice when you're starting to get angry, that's when you can use those coping skills, like the stop, naming your feeling, calming down, all those kinds of things. So, we'll have to finish this game another time, but before you go, I just want to let you know, I've been outside during recess, during 3rd grade recess, and I've been watching all the kids, and I've been watching you, and I've seen you deal with situations that could be frustrating.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of you. Sometimes you get angry, but a lot of times you make the right decisions. You make the right choices. So I just want to let you know I'm really proud of you for doing that. And what that tells me is that if you can do it at recess, that's a really challenging time to get upset. You can do it anywhere. So if you can do it at recess, you can do it in the classroom. You can do it at home with your parents, which I know is really hard because parents sometimes can be annoying, right?
Yeah, mine are annoying.
You know what? Everyone's parents are annoying at some time. So don't think that only yours are. Everyone's are annoying.
Yeah.
So
especially we call her Grandma White, but whenever you want to talk, she talks all the time. She wouldn't even let you talk.
Oh yeah, that is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's just weird.
All right, Evan. Well, I hope you get feeling better. You're gonna stay inside, right, for recess, even if they go out?
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. I will see you next week, or I'll see you out all around the school during the week. I see you plenty, right?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Take it easy.
Bye.
Thanks for coming by.